So, in terms of the setup you had there with the two swings, okay? Ball position, everything was good. Spine behind the ball was good. I like that, okay? The issue you had as the club went back, you'd roll your forearms to try not to be too steep. You'd roll the forearms. Your club, the head's moving forward now. That left arm now for me is a little bit, I mean, that's almost level with the shoulder. The club now is quite strong, okay? The club's going to come way in from the inside, hands out there, just pushing away from the body now, all out of control, trying to sort of square that club face up. When you timed it well, brilliant. But with your arms up that high, they're almost in line with the shoulders, hitting the ground is going to be a common sort of a common shot. And then, of course, then you try and miss the ground. So you've got to feel as much as you can. The left arm has got to get as high as possible, get those hands over that shoulder. So you're creating the shallow angle by this side of your body, turning better. Now, this swing felt too ridiculously high with the arms, okay? Look where that left arm is then. If you compare those two lines there, look at the difference in the backswing, okay? If I get these lines out of the way. Oh, yeah. But it felt to you like your head was over here somewhere. Yeah. And the good thing I like about this now is the club face there and the left arm are nicely in line, So we get a nice square club face, nice and compact there with the elbow. It's not a steep swing by any stretch of the imagination. So when the arms come back down, they're coming back down more under your shoulders there, a bit easier. Releasing that club nice. Now your body still thinks, oh, that club's going to be wide open. I've got to square the club face up, but you don't need to. Like I say, setup changes. We can get the arm. I didn't quite get, I missed the camera there, smidgen, but arms are hanging down a little bit lower, which is a key thing.
Which I need to do,
Getting some depth now with that right side toe. So the club now, even if there's a wall there, if the wall had been back here even, you're probably not far from, you probably miss it just about, maybe at the red line there on the screen, but it's definitely that sensation of getting that club up higher, so your left arm works up higher. And that's what I think, your left arm in the golfing just does this, just lift up and chop, The body creates the depth, the body creates the shallowing of the golf club. In the past, when you were steep, it was because you were too far ahead of it. You're not anymore now.
No.
So you don't need to try and shallow out or flatten that swing anymore.
So I'm instinctively making changes, which are not necessarily the right changes, and blah, blah.
It's almost like in the past when you were too far ahead of it and therefore steep angle of attack, you had to do everything in your powers to shallow the club face. One of those things was swing your arms behind your body. Now you've shallowed the club face because you've fixed the fault. One of those sort of like cover-ups or the masking of what you did before doesn't need to be there. But that's not going to disappear straight away. It changed fairly quickly, but it was a bit more concentration. As I say, down impact though, because your club face has always been in your mind aiming way right at the last second, the rolling of your arm to try and square that club face up came in a little bit. To be fair, that last one there, considering the change you made there, it's a pretty decent tee shot in fairness. Just right target, down the further bit of draw, just turning over more because your hand still wanted to
doing that.
Exactly. But that's not going to just disappear like that, as I said. So
no, so
makes sense. Some things to work. So work on that against the outside wall, maybe. Nothing valuable on the wall to knock into, but or keep your head cover on your driver as well. And do it nice and slow to get that club. Maybe start with shorter clubs to make it easier, like wedge 899.
And at the top of my backswing, my hands, should they be
up over that shoulder?
The shoulder, as long as they're over the shoulder, which means they're
within
line my face.
Exactly. Yeah. So if I'm doing that, I'm just So I turn back.
And I could never do that before because I wasn't.
You couldn't turn your body, and your body wasn't able to move as well.
So doing that,
Good stuff. Okay, mate. Pleasure.
Thank you.